Hello and welcome to Solving SQL Problem 15. Today we're gonna write a query to find the winner in each group. The winner in each group is the player who scored the maximum total of points within the group. In the case of tie, the lowest player ID wins. So we have two tables, matches and players. In table matches, we have the match ID and the, the first player ID, the second player ID, and this is the score of the first player, and this is the score of the second player in each match. In this table, we know the group of each player. The expected output is the player, his group, and the total player score. And those are the maximum number of goals, the maximum score in each group. So let's look at an example. So in group 1, we have those players. Let's see player 15. So player 15 has 3 score. And 3 score, let's compare it to the other players. Let's look, for example, 25. 25 scored twice. Okay, 15 still on top. Let's look at 30, 30, yeah, this one, 30 exists twice, 2 plus 0 is 2, player 15 still on top. And finally 45, yeah, he's here, 0. So for group 1, the player with the highest score is player 15. Same for the others. Alright, you can find this Google Sheet on the link below. Feel free to try it yourself, pause this video, and if you find before that, continue watching. If you solve this with a different approach than mine, feel free to post it in the comment. I challenge you to not continue watching this video unless you are done. Let me give you a tip. Do you know the difference between a good problem solver and a bad problem solver? Know what's the difference between them? The bad problem solver is the one who quitted halfway. Yeah, anyone can be good problem solver. Just don't give up. All right, now let's get our hands dirty. Okay, so this is table matches. First thing we're gonna do is displaying the total score for each player. But see here, we don't have the same player ID in first player. They're not all the same in second player. And some of them is displayed twice in a column. For example, this 30. So we need to look for a way to display all the players and all of their score into one column and their matches on which they played. Yeah, I cannot think for other way better than using union all. Okay, so what we need is 2 tables and we're gonna union between them. Table containing the information of the first player and another table containing the information of the second player. Then we're gonna union between them. Okay, let's do that. First player, and display the match ID and first score. Let's name this, let's give it a general name, player. This one we can keep it match ID. I will name this score. Okay, I'm gonna copy this, union all. Just a quick tip, you know the difference between union and union all. You're gonna see now the difference. Okay, this is second, because in here we're displaying the information of the second player, that has a different ID and different score. Let's see what this gives us. Okay, see here, before we had like this part is displaying next to this part. Now we have a single column that has all the players, their match ID and score. By the way, let me show you the difference between union and union all. See here, if I remove all, this is embarrassing because this is not a good example, because in here we don't have duplicates, we have unique row. But let's say if this exact same row is displayed twice, 2522 is displayed twice, using union gonna display it once, union all gonna keep the duplicates. And since all those three rows are unique, union or union all won't make any difference. Okay, now what I'm gonna do next is join the result of this union with the table with this, to know the group ID of each player. Let me put this into CTE as, come on, select star from CTE C inner join players P on P dot player ID equals to C dot player. All right, now we know the group of each player. What I'm gonna do next is to know the sum of score of each player, because some of them are displayed twice. For example, this player played twice into group 1, and the score here is 2 and 1. So I need to sum first. Let me go here. What I'm gonna need is the player, the group ID, and some score. Group by 1, 2. Okay. Okay. Let me name this total player score. Total player score. What I'm gonna do next, first, let me organize this. Okay. So next, what I'll be looking for is to get the player with the highest score in each group. Let me order by this, just to explain better. Order by group ID. Awesome. So I need to find a way to know the maximum, the player with the highest score in each group ID. And if we have a tie like this, so in this case we're gonna display the lowest player. Okay, and I'm gonna use window function rank to achieve that. But first let me put this also into CTE to as okay. All right, so let me call again player group ID total player score. Now I'm gonna use my window function rank. This one is tricky. Okay, I'm gonna use rank over over partition by group ID. Come on. Okay. Now, like I said, I need the ranking 1 to be the total player score. And if we have a tie, the row with the highest rank should be the one with the lowest player ID. This is why I'm gonna order by total player score disk and the opposite for player. I need the one with the lowest ID. Okay, let me just to understand, by default is ascending, but I'm gonna type it anyway. Let me name this RNK. Okay, from CTE, let's see what this, CTE2, let's see what this gives us. What we have here, total operators. Oh, comma, forget comma. Oops, sorry. Okay, See here we have ranking 1. Oh, oh, then this is a perfect example. Okay, see here the player 15 and the player 30 has the same total player score, which is 3. And in this case we need to look to the player with the lowest player ID here, and it's the lowest between 30 and 15 is 15. This is why we're getting 1 here. Same thing here. No, okay, this is the only good example we have. All right, yeah, as you guessed it, we're gonna keep only the rows where the rank is equal to 1. I'm gonna put this also in another CTE. See how CTE is useful? I use it for breakfast always. This here, select those, copy paste from CTE3 where rank equals to 1. Run. Whoops. All right, let's compare this with the expected result on my table command. Okay, 1 2 3 3 1 5. Yeah, we're good. So thank you for watching. I hope this video is useful and my explanation was good. I'm sure that it's good. I hope that you learned something new. Thank you again for watching, and see you in solving SQL problem 16.